Well, preparing is such a word that I really wouldn't want to use, but pretty much is what I had to do. I had to prepare myself these days for these lives, especially when I know they're going to be twisted 50,000 different hell chickens and roosters, right? Anyways, one in the chat, if you could hear me really good. Am I crackling? I see all the love in the chat. It's good to be back together. It's good to have that team. It's good to know that you all still care and love each other. What about now? It better not be crackling. I bet my famous speech up. Hey, thank you all. Thank you all. I'm telling you, I honestly been wiping tears from my face today. My brother, thank you. Thank you for joining the team. And thank you for trying to help me. Thank you so much. Um, I love you, brother. You know who you are. I don't have to say nothing else. Few things, but I don't want to give it away. Everyone knows that sometimes there comes a time when you have to pass the torch. The next few weeks is going to be hell on me, probably. I'm probably going to put my body through a lot more than I ever had. I leave this channel and the people, but I also want people who I know who can run these type of things and who I can trust. Um, this is so hard to do. This is hard to do. Everyone who's subscribed here, if you make your own lives, they'll subscribe to you. I want everyone to have their own channel. I want everyone to understand that you have what it takes. For the last 3 years, I've known that this day would come. Beloved Ghost, Lori, and Mama T, you officially have control over all the tigers. I am not leaving the tigers anyway, just to make clear. But I do have things in my life I need to take care of. Don't one just make a decision. Use all three of your judgments. You're prepared for this. You may not know it. When I was younger, I was bestowed things upon me. I wasn't prepared, but I soon learned. Now, I'm steady at 125 right now. I'm happy. To the greatest doctor in the world, I'm going to say that I fully trust you. You have shown me that I can do remarkable things by listening. And you have shown me that I can do anything with faith. You've helped me gain the weight that I need, and it's still gaining with your expertise. You've also covered the insurance and everything I needed. That alone shows me that I can trust you with anything. My meds are very, very expensive, and you took it upon yourself to help. For that, I'll never forget you. You'll always be in my heart, and I trust you with future things. You know, this is hard. This is really, really hard. To the team I once had, it's the other side, Lori, that counts. Hello, Angel Eyes. To the team I once had, I say this to you. You know I love you, and you know I need you more than ever. It's not that I want, but I need you. We were once unstoppable. I believe after this we can be unstoppable once more. We can take and show that we fear no child predators, and then we can also do what needs to be done. With that being said, you have plenty of time to think. Casey, I need your expertise, as just as I said in my community post. If anyone has not read the community post, please do so. Please do so. It's very important. I think it explains it really good. Mama T, beloved Ghost, and Lori, you run it as you see fit. I'm good, Big Roy. I'm already covered on that. I do appreciate it. Just remember, there will always be people out there who don't like you, who want to run you down. But keep that faith. So look around you and look at all the support and the people you'll have, because you'll have them. You will have them. Melinda, thank you for everything. You don't know how much you've helped me. Thank you so much. That means more than anything. To be able to talk to Jody on panel last night, guys, was a blessing. It was a real blessing. We fell out over a misunderstanding, and I wish to God I could take that back. My community post tells it all. But right now, I'll leave everything in the hands of the greatest doctor this world has ever seen. Someone who has proved themselves to me over and over again. To see the invoices and the insurances that they didn't want me to see brought tears to my eyes. Rockhaven alone is a lot of money. Jimmy, you're good for collecting things and you're good for merchandise. And I'm playing with you, brother. I love you, man. I honestly do. I wish you the very best in life. I was looking in my apps today and looking at my medical files, and you know, you can go back and look at everything in your file. You can check out everything. Hello, Robin. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But I will return. I will return, hopefully, if it's God's will. If it's not, then hopefully I'll see you on the other side. Beloved Ghost, you have as much say in this as I do now. This is yours. This is Lori's. And Mama T, you proved yourself to me also. It's also yours. You take the reins and you guide. But most importantly, the guidance is not what we need. The guidance is there already laid out. What you do is pick up the people along the way, build, be smart, be strong. We have that endurance already. I'll post community posts here and there of updates of things happening. But my community post tells it all. This is hard. It's really, really hard. But to know that I need the stress gone and I've got to be at my full potential, it's hard. To the person making the great meals now for me, I much respect to you and I love you as well. You have shown me that through listening and having availability that anything can be achieved. I can't move hardly from eating and feeding my face, but I will say this. I feel so much better. Each time I step on those scales, it's so much more. And I appreciate that and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Debbie, it's your time. A lot of people think you're crazy and dumb and stupid, but you're not. You have a way. I read your resume. I saw your resume. I know what you used to do. And I need someone for bookkeeping just like you. Look, I'm still a poet, didn't know it. Just time, it just takes time, right? Still. Kemper, I got all your messages last night, and I think I respond to them with laugh out loud and who cares? Who cares? Funny thing to me, you waited as soon as my live was over and then you started hitting. That shows me I hit a nerve. I hit a nerve with you guys. You guys are nothing without me. Nothing. All your content is about me. Here's your last one for it. Thank you all. Thank you all. Goya, thank you for being a good friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, JBA. Every day I see that you're in my chat. That shows me that, hey, that shows me right there. You have what it takes. You may not know it now, but you'll soon know it. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mel X, I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, I really, I'm really at loss for words on some of this stuff. Sherry, very beautiful. You've always been a supporter and always been a friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, that means a lot. I'm not going to keep you all long. I'm not blocking anyone right now because it's too hard to unblock. Markella, you spoke your mind up against me. I admired that because I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong. Thank you. You know, being a leader is more than a lot of people will ever know. Anything that happens, it falls in your lap. And what you do with it, I'm not sorry that I did it. There you go. That's what I like. Chihuahua mom, you've always been in the bushes and come out and bite people when needed. And for that, I appreciate you for all your support, everything you've done. Everything you've done for me has been great. Tina, a lot of people have put you down, including myself. But in my darkest hour, you have helped me so much, and you don't even know it. You have done what needs to be done, and you have seen it firsthand. I watched you come back from 83 to or 85 pounds on your deathbed and literally overcome all of this. All of this. I've seen you overcome. And now you're healthy as you've ever been. And I think you're stronger now than you ever was. You know, I don't have these cheat sheets that I use. This is from the heart. It's passion. I know that, brother. I know that. I know that, sis. Insurance covers everything but my drinks, yes, because the calorie levels are so high. Exactly. Exactly. I will I will do this before I go. The people who tried to take the Tigers down, I know now. I have your voices and I have it on record. Cheshire Cat, you're a piece of shit. And you will get soon what's coming to you. I promise you that. Remember that. I know now why you led me into New York like you did. I know all of it. You see, I've got you and some other person on voice chat. And yes, it's you. What you done was you tried to get me injured and hurt. You cost me a lot of money during that trip. You cost me a lot. Notice I quit talking to you after that. I knew something was up, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I can now. And I will send all those voice messages to the actual factual, the news, and let's see what happens with that. So many people were injured and hurt in this, their feelings, and there was no reason for it. No reason at all. Thank you so much. Thank you, beloved ghost. You're exactly right. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Last but not least, Charlie, not many people know about your history and who you are. First of all, I thank you for your service, good man. Second of all, you will always be a tiger, no matter what anyone says. You have proved yourself over and over again. You are that man that told me to build it bigger, and they will come. And yes, they did. More and more, but still, the work is not done. Charlie, I kind of want you as a person of interest to look over and make sure. This is where I get in trouble at. Mama T, Lori, and beloved, do my wishes. Thank you so much, everyone. I wanted everyone to understand that the time is now. The time is now. Listening to people is not my forte. I'm never, ever listening to people. But I learned something. You have to sometimes. You have to listen to people. You have to listen to others. I'm telling you, it's so much better. So, so much better. If everyone wants to help out, I'm not asking for your money, but if you could help with the Amazon or the health wish list, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. When I return, if I return, it will shake the foundation, that I promise you. What you see of me yesterday and today will be no more. That is a fact. I'm disgusted by the way I look. I'm depressed. I'm hurt. But I will say this: we as a team are unstoppable. We've already proved that. We've proved that we are that internet talk that's around these communities. Why do you think they do it for? Think about it, people. It don't take rocket science to understand why. It's there in front of your eyes, and it's there for you to grab a hold of. Look at all these people. Look at where they come from. Why do you think in the early days I done those background checks and showed you people who they were and who aligned with them? There's a reason for that. Look at them. Well, Angel Eyes, that's one of the best comments I've had, especially today. And right now, I'm not too good looking. I've got a few things that need to happen, and it needs to happen quickly. You know, when you sustain, my weight is 124.4 right now, and I'm sustaining around 125 right now. But I'm telling you, it's been one hell of a way to keep it up. Sweetie, I don't have nothing what I used to be, and I do appreciate that. I got your message just now, Matthew Kemper. Laugh, laugh, laugh. At least I don't look like a rotted out jack-o'-lantern, right? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. At least I don't look like that. Nothing you or your friend, the pedo over there, can do to harm me, Matt. Okay? Facts. You have lost. Don't you see you're dwindling away your channels are? Think about it. You're done. And it only gets worse for you. That's it. Me being absent will kill your channel. There's nothing. What are you going to do? Talk about easy? You're going to talk about how fuzzy his teddy bear is? Is that what you're going to do? I can see Jimbo right now. I can see him talking about the fuzzy teddy bear. Right? Manipulation at its best. You're done. You're gone. People are awake, and they're waking even more. They're seeing that you can't just screw 11-year-old girl then marry her at 12. You can't do that. There is no possible way that that's even right. Then after that, you take another female who's underage and take her away to other states for 2 years, right? That's your own words. And you keep her there until she turns of age. That, my God bless, is sick. That is sick. A pedo and a parrot, dumb and dumber. I like that. A pedo and a parrot, dumb and dumber. I like that. I like that, sweet and salty. I do like that. I do like that. Jimbo and Jimbo Lena and company are nothing but evil. But yet, Nicolina, your heart, I've saw before. And I've seen that it has had, I mean, me, I hate to say this. God, I hate to say this. But it does have a little love, even though if it's for yourself and your people. But I will say this: even you are smarter than what you're doing now. You're smarter than what you're doing now. You know it, but it's up to you to apply yourself. Right now, I think you're in a phase, Nicolina. I don't think you like pedophiles. I don't think you like pedos. If you actually think that one's hot, then you got That's all I want to say. That's all I'll say. Holy hell. Anyways, going back to everything at hand. Tomorrow is a very special day. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow is a very special day for me. I will rest. I'm not even turning up on YouTube or anything. I don't want anything to do with it. Thank you. Turning it on my filter. That's good. Thank you. Hitting the truth. Somebody's got to hit the truth. Hell, I'm gonna be gone. I can't just let people run around and not know the truth. At least they'll have this to go back on, right? They'll have this to go back on anytime they want. Think about it. Oh Lord, I know Mountain Violet. I've got a lot coming. I've got a lot coming. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and thank you for your expertise and the love of the land because you know it. All I ask is open your eyes to what's really going on. Anytime and every time a certain person needs help, think about it. Think about it. But always something comes up, right? You see, what you don't know has already been mentioned. In the beginning, was there really Nicolina and Jimbo together at first? If so, how did they know each other? That's the question. How did they know each other? I've heard two or three different answers. Now, here's the thing Nicolina, you're not who you put up to be. You're not. There's more. There's more. You know it. I know it. And Jimbo fears it. That power struggle will soon leave you. Mark my words. Everything I've said has come to pass. Now, where it leaves you, that's your choice. That's your choice. I forgive you because if I can't forgive you for the things you've done, then I'll not be forgiven for what I've done. That's the way I believe. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong. Think about it. I'm not asking you to leave anyone for me. I'm asking you to lead in a way that is different. We can forgive, but never forget. You're exactly right. You're exactly correct. Thank you, Sherry. But there's more to her than you all will ever know. And that's a fact. But what she's taking and doing with it is she's leading down the wrong path. God hates a pedophile. That's a fact. He plainly says that anyone who harms one of my little ones, think about it. And he's talking about pedophilia in this. A milestone cast around their neck, right? Or they're cast to the bottom of the sea, the deepest part of the sea. Think about it. Think about that, folks. Think about it. They all come out of the bushes now because that response they have to have, right? I gave them the response. Now they have to what? Think about it. It's just like all this YouTube bullshit that goes around in a circle. But think about it. Think about it. People are opening their eyes to the real truth of who people really are. Forget about what I've done in the past. Forget about all the news articles. Forget about all that stuff. When I come back, if I come back, the more will kick in and I will show you that I am that man. I am that person who stood. I am that person who took that oath. And that I will never break. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. Lori, Mama T, Charlie, and the rest. Beloved Ghost, I love you all. You all been great to me. I'll never forget you, no matter what. I appreciate you guys. Run it like you stole it. Much respect. Have fun. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't. Thank you all.